So as you can see, and probably hear, I'm filming this in a car wash. It's kind of symbolic really, because I want to wash myself of this film. This film was not good. It was actually shit. And plus, it's going to be extremely quick. There's not really anything to talk about here. I've got 2 positives and a lot of negatives. The 2 positives were, I actually had a good time trying to puzzle together in my head if these 2 were related during the whole film, trying to think back to other movies I've seen. So that was one, and a 10-second post-credit. That was literally it. Other than that, this movie was missing everything that made the first somewhat good. A lot of people hated the shit out of the first film, but to be honest, I had a good time with it. And the opening of that film scared the fuck out of me. That fucking music, oh, the fucking nun coming out and shit, scared the fuck out of me. But this one here, it was just so boring. The nun was barely in it. Nothing was happening. You'd had the horror cliches in this movie, okay, were beyond ridiculous, to the point of like, you knew everything that was going to happen at every single time, what was going to happen to certain characters. It was just so generic, so boring. I did not care about any of the characters except the main one. The relationships going on in the film, I didn't care for at all. Fuck, this is fucking distracting. I didn't care for at all. The music in the film, I don't know, they were trying to go for this upbeat fucking murder mystery music. It wasn't scary at all. The acting was alright, but I really can't think of many positives for this film. They were even doing some like Fast and Furious shit, like some of the action scenes in here of shit breaking and buildings exploding. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Am I watching a horror or an action film? And all the actual scares themselves with the nun when she was actually in it were also generic, and they've been done before. Like the painting, that was done again. The magazine thing that was in the trailer, that was alright, but we saw it in the trailer. Just, the nun's barely in it. There's like a fucking demon action werewolf, some fucking creepy crawly, I don't know. It was just, and one thing, when I said before that I didn't care for the characters, in the first one, after seeing Conjuring, spoiler alert, in Conjuring, the Frenchy guy, he fucking dies, right? So seeing the first one, I'm like, okay, this is a prequel, we see what happens to him, fair enough. But they do it again. They make a second movie with him. You know he's gonna die after this film. Like, that's why I didn't care. I'm like, this dude's dead anyway. I don't really give a fuck. I did not enjoy this film. I was literally nodding off, trying not to sleep. And I hate bashing movies. I've always said that before. But when a movie's bad, it's bad. And this was missing everything that made the first one great. So, I'm gonna give this film a 3 out of 10.
Oh! Man, what the fuck? Demon got me. It's gonna bite me in half. Ah! God damn!
Hopefully the audio for this video isn't that bad, but I just wanted to do it quickly because I saw this last week. I completely forgot about it because the movie was so forgettable, but thought I'd just hop on here and share that. So thanks always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.